Welcome back to another Drugstore Beauty Week video. Today I'm going to show you some of my favorite drugstore skincare items. I've been through all of the skincare aisles in every drugstore and I've been trying so many things, so I think I've got a good selection. And also, if you missed it yesterday, Amelia did a drugstore haul video, so if you want to see more drugstore stuff, go check out her haul video from yesterday. I will link it down below. So let's get started with cleansers. I have two cleanser recommendations. The first one is this, and it's dripping all over my hand. Ugh. The first one is by Neutrogena. It's their Visibly Clear 2-in-1 wash and mask. Now, I have never been able to find this in Canada or America, but it's everywhere in the UK, so I don't really know if it's a UK exclusive or what. But I was actually introduced to this from my boyfriend, Aslan, because he's used this for years. We've been together for over 5 years, and he's used it since before we met. So this is really tried, tested, and true by him, and he converted me to it as well. I don't use this every day because I find it can be a bit drying on my skin, but if I have lots of blemishes and I feel like I need a nice, clean, this is such a great product. It is a 2-in-1 wash and mask, so you can just kind of wash your face and rinse it off. But what I like to do is put it on my face and then leave it on for like 5 minutes or something just while I'm in the shower and then rinse it off. So I would highly recommend this if you can get a hold of it. It is amazing, even if you just use it once a week. And the next cleanser is something a little more on the gentle side. This is by Avene, and I'm not sure if this is considered drugstore, but you can get it at the drugstore, so I'm not sure. All of Avene skincare is amazing. This is the Avene Gel Démaquillant Douceur, or it's the Gentle Gel Cleanser. It's just that. It's a really super gentle cleanser. This is a brand new one because I actually finished my last one and I'm using a different one, but I bought it for this video because I need to put it in, and it's something that I've used time and time again, and I'm happy to have another one for when I'm out of my current cleanser. It's so nice to use in the morning or in the evening. It's just wonderful. It's very lightly scented, so you don't have to really worry about that. Great stuff. I love a good facial mist. So again, I've got two to show you. The first one is by Badescu, and as you can see, I've almost used all of it because I adore it. This can be a bit trickier to find, but it's basically a rose facial spray. It says facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. So it's basically a rose water spray that you can just spray all over your skin and add some hydration in there. I love to put this on before my moisturizer. I feel like it just locks in some extra moisture. This stuff is wonderful. And if your skin's a little more on the oily side, blemish prone side, I highly recommend this. This is the La Roche-Posay Serozinc. This is kind of along the same lines as Avene. I don't know if it's actually drugstore, but it's not super expensive, so I'm gonna put it in anyway. Yeah, it's called Serozinc. You've probably heard lots of bloggers talking about it because it is insane. It's a zinc sulfate solution for oily, blemish-prone skin. It comes out in a super fine mist. It's so satisfying to use it, and it completely cleared up my skin. I was going through a really rough time with my skin. I had blemishes everywhere, and I started using this, and I noticed almost an immediate difference, and I don't say that lightly. Basically, you know when you use spot treatments, like I have a couple of different spot treatments, a lot of the time they have this zinc sulfate in there, and I think this is, I don't know, I think this is just a lower dose of that in a spray, so it just kind of helps to manage the blemishes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but whatever is going on in this tin is amazing. For a daytime moisturizer, I discovered this. This is the Good Things Miracle Mattifier Moisturizer. Bit of a mouthful there. I think they have a couple of types of this, so depending on your skin type, you can get a different one. It's free from parabens, sulfates, and mineral oils, so it's got some good ingredients in there. This smells amazing. I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand just so I can relive the scent. Let's see. It smells like, it smells like purple candies. Like, I can't really think of a purple candy right now, but like a berry candy or something. It smells so good. It's like a white cream, but it kind of has like a cream gel consistency, but it's very moisturizing at the same time. I think it's the perfect kind of happy medium between a super mattifying moisturizer and just a regular moisturizer. So I think that's amazing. I'm gonna be so lotioned up by the end of this. I'm not mad about that. I love lotions. Lotions and potions, ooh. I love lip balms, so I thought I would throw this one in. This is a relatively new one to me, but it's the Burt's Bees Ultra Conditioning Lip Balm. I was just kind of drawn to it because I'd never seen the silver packaging. Normally it's in the like honey yellow kind of packaging. It's not one of those addictive lip balms where you're like, I need more lip balm 24/7. It's just kind of like, okay, you put it on and it actually moisturizes your lips and you don't really think about it again. Oh, it says 4-hour moisturization, which I can agree with. This is good stuff. So in the evening when I've got my makeup on and I want to take my makeup off, I have two options for you from the drugstore. So the first thing is a facial oil. This is the Super Facialist by Brenen, and it's their Vitamin C Plus Brighten Skin Renew Cleansing Oil. I love all types of cleansing oils. Another one that's amazing is the Chamomile Cleansing Oil from the Body Shop. I don't actually have one of those to hand right now, but it's incredible as well. This one smells quite fruity, kind of like orangey sort of citrusy sort of thing. So it feels really fresh, and I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but it's more watery than your average, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It still does the job. It's really effective. As you can see, I've used a ton of it because I think it's so great, and it's really, really affordable. It's probably one of the most affordable cleansing oils I've ever seen, and it's great as well. This is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. If you've never used a micellar water before, just think of it as a makeup remover. You just put a little bit on a cotton pad and you can remove all of your, just don't put your hair in your face like that. Put it on a cotton pad and you can just remove all of your makeup. So I usually just put it on my eye for a couple of seconds and then remove it, and I can do the same with my face. But I think this is my favorite one from the drugstore, and honestly, it's pretty similar to Bioderma. So in the evening, after I take off my makeup and I cleanse my face with one of the cleansers I already mentioned, I'll usually give my skin a mist with either the rose water or the La Roche-Posay Serozinc, and after all of that, I put on a night cream, and the best one that I've tried from the drugstore is by Botanics. It's called the Replenishing Night Cream Radiant Youth with Protective Ginkgo. Who doesn't want a little bit of protective ginkgo in their lives? You know what I'm saying? It's rich, but it's not super heavy. Your skin looks really great in the morning. It's a nice scent. It's a nice scent. So that is probably my favorite available from Boots. Eye cream wise, I'm a bit finicky with eye creams because I've got really sensitive eyes, and I tried a few eye creams from the drugstore for this video as research, but they all stung my eyes, and they stung all around my eyes, and they actually irritated my eyes quite a bit. So I didn't want to recommend one that did that to me. So the most affordable eye cream that I could think of that didn't irritate my eyes and still did the trick was this one. It's by the Body Shop. It's called their Nutriganics Smoothing Eye Cream, and I've used this before. I've gone through a couple of these. I think it's a great eye cream. It doesn't irritate my eyes at all, but I'm not saying there aren't any good drugstore eye creams. There probably are. I just have super sensitive skin and super sensitive eyeballs. If you're interested in getting an eye cream, I would recommend this one anyway, no matter what your price range. Everybody knows I love a good face mask and an at-home spa evening, so I couldn't do this video without mentioning a face mask, and I've actually got two face masks here. I'm gonna mention a cleansing mask, which is this one. Again, it's by Brenan, who their skin products are so good. I think they're some of the best at the drugstore. Anyway, this is their salicylic acid anti-blemish pore purifying clay mask. So this is one of those ones that's gonna purify your skin, clarify your skin, and also leave your skin's texture feeling a little bit smoother and a little bit nicer. I think it's so effective. It's so great on the skin. It doesn't dry it out too much. It's just that typical gray clay mask color. Amazing. But if you're in the market for a more hydrating mask, they also have a Rose Hydrate Intense Moisture Mask. I've had this for ages. I use it all the time. It's just a nice moisturizing mask, so it feels kind of like a night cream. You just put it on. I usually leave mine on for 20 minutes or so. I tend to put this on in the bathtub. Like, I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I usually wash my face and blah, 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 get in the tub and put on a moisturizing mask. And I love Rose. Rose is so calming on my skin, so I'd highly recommend either of these face masks. So I think that's everything I'm going to talk about for the drugstore skincare recommendations video. Please leave me your drugstore skincare recommendations down below because I'm always looking for more things to talk about that I can share with you all and tell you this is great. And what else can I say? I think that's pretty much it. Make sure you go check out Amelia's drugstore haul. I'll link it down below, and I'm gonna link all of the Drugstore Beauty Week videos down below. I hope you guys loved watching the Drugstore Beauty Week. We had a great time doing it, and give this video a thumbs up if you did. You can always subscribe, and I think that's everything. I'm gonna wrap up this video with one hand because I got the tea in the other, and that could be very difficult. Yeah, so I'm wrapping it up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Ooh, tea's good. Little Susie, and I'm just putting a little bit on like this. and I'm just rubbing it in. So I did a super light layer, and then I'm just using my finger to kind of